Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Stage 17, and today we're going to be talking about the top 5 bio characters for March. Let's go! So today we're going to be talking about the bio characters that we are looking at as the peak performance, as where they're utilized best and most in the game. Now, Ghost Spider is coming in at number 1 because not only does she have a great kit where she has ability block for a lot of different characters that need them, Doom, and especially Doom, and other larger characters like Omega Red that might need that so they don't, destroy you. But also the fact that she has a mechanic for her debuffs where she can extend them as well. And she is probably the number 1 character that people are bringing into City DD5 right now. So that is a very big deal. Not only is Ghost Spider up here as well, but another main reason is because the Web Warriors are a very important team to bring up for Scourge. And Scourge has now brought the Web Warriors as a very important team in the game, as we're going to see how this comes up in the next coming weeks to see if this is how we're going to be getting all of our new legendary characters, especially Morgan Le Fay, for this event. So Ghost Spider comes in at number 1 with a great kit, great stuff all around in DD5 for City. Also used in the War area because since people are bringing them up, they're a pretty strong team. They're a pretty large team. Are they amazing? No, we don't really think so, but at the same time, I think that Ghost Spider and the Web Warriors still deserve some love there just because they are a team that's large, so people are need to have a large team to take them out. So it does draw a little bit of attention there. Now, number 2, the character that we come in here is Scarlet Spider. Scarlet Spider is a great character as well, also along with the Web Warriors, also has a great kit, used along in raids. The Web Warriors are amazing in raids. They just have the juice. Scarlet Spider has a great ultimate for, taking off, those positive effects where, for as an AoE, also extends debuffs, which is amazing as well. Scarlet Spider, another character that people are bringing into City DD5, probably the number 2 character more often that people are bringing in there. So that's also something that people need to think about overall. So with that being said, we do come down to our 3rd character, which is a utility character here, and that's Phyla-Vell. And Phyla-Vell is a character that is still used with Infinity Watch all over the place. And Phyla-Vell is a character that is maybe not be the meta, but she is still, a top priority character to get and top priority character to use in Arena and in War and in Raids and in Greek, especially because you're going to need her there for Kree and for that second boss node in Greek. Now, not only does she have a great kit and she's used everywhere, she's obviously a linchpin to the Infinity Watch, but she's just a great bio character. So if you want to take her in raids, you probably could. You could still do a lot of things if you don't have your Web Warriors all taken up right now immediately. Number 4, we have a character that is actually surprisingly jumped up, and that is Squirrel Girl. Squirrel Girl is a character that a lot of people have really thought a lot and a long time that she's just very good. She has an amazing kit. She has synergy with Miles. She also has Young Avenger synergy with Miles. She also has Young Avenger synergy and is meta right now in the War with Young Avengers. So not only is she a core member of the Young Avengers, but she is basically the linchpin to that team. So once she goes, that team falls. But you can use her, and a lot of people are using her in City DD5 as well, getting a lot of use out of her with her clearing all negative effects and healing as well. So that is a big boost here. So Squirrel Girl here, and I still have yet to bring her up more, and I will gladly do that. But Squirrel Girl is a character that a lot of people are really happy to finally see that she's got some really good use out of. And I mean, with that being said, we move to number 5 with Miles. Miles has an amazing kit for a City character, for a bio character, and in bio and raids, he works his magic. He's got stealth. He's got turn meter. He's got disruptive as an AoE. He has synergy with Squirrel Girl. He's a Young Avenger member. He's a Web Warrior member. He's great here. So these 5 characters are fantastic. They all change the game here by making it known that each character here play a part in the game specifically. Where we did think that at one point all the Web Warriors were, a top 5, but now things have kind of shaped differently as we have Scourge events, as we have a new war team, as we have a new raid meta and things like that. So this is really where City and Bio and Dark Dimension and War kind of all together. So come together, especially is what people are going to be using, even as late game players to early game players like Philovel, still worthy to be used. Squirrel Girl, definitely want to get her, and Ghost Spider and Scarlet and Miles definitely need to be used as late game, and definitely want to be, people want them badly. So this is our top 5 bio characters in the game. Now, some honorable mentions, obviously, some characters that we want to look at is Spider-Man and Spider-Punk. Definitely, Web Warriors definitely being looked at to take into DD5. More for Spider-Man here because he does do that turn meter. Spider-Man is just great, especially after that weird work. Thank goodness, because he was just left at the bottom for a long time. Now, Spider-Man Symbiote here does have some, value. He does have the Dark Dimension tag. If you don't want to invest into another group or like another team, you can still use the symbiotes, but they're not peak performance in raids. But, you should probably start leaning off of them if you haven't already, since we've been talking about this since January. You do have the Spider-Man symbiote, character as, a milestone character, and, now he has a node that can be farmed, so it's easily to be found here. But, Spider-Man symbiote, still good overall, but not a important character as he was maybe about a year ago. Now, we also have Invisible Woman here. Invisible Woman, great overall for a choice for Legendary. Legendary only, guys. Legendary only. Now, she does have good investment value because you could use her there in DD5, but also in the Nowhere Heist. So if you want to bring up and you want to get some dark promos and some promotional credits for the game as to rank up characters, this is a great way to use Invisible Woman. If you want to bring her up, you can, and you can use her in DD5 as well. Outside of that, not so much. Black Bolt here just was a Pocket Dimension king. He was a carrier for the squad. Let me tell you, because I used him, and he was great. Even at level 75 here, he was really good. Black Bolt, really not going to be the character that you might want to take maybe in Legendary, even if he is a Darkhold Dormammu counter. Darkhold has now taken over a little bit more of that attention, and Black Bolt still has a lot of damage. He's still good, but he's not top peak performance here, and that's something we want to talk about for these bio characters. Also, we want to bring up some other characters to think about is if, Luke Cage is still a character that people are looking at, even early game. You can still use him in Greek and whatnot. Obviously, Yo-Yo, if you want to have, that Black Bolt synergy with Inhumans and whatnot. You do have Daredevil still for, early gamers and things like that for Shadowlands, who are still a good war team. They have not fallen off just yet, but maybe they're going to be falling off soon. They're still hanging in there. As of down this list here, there's not much. There's not much left. So maybe if you want to talk about Ms. Marvel because she is a young Avenger as a meta for war, but at the same time, not much usage outside of that. You do have Ravager Bruiser for war as well. Great war team for offense only, but other than that, not much use outside of that, and probably not be able to take, not viable for raids, and not viable for Dark Dimension 5. So yeah, that's what we got here, guys. So as we run this back off here, we have our new top 5 for March for bio, and that goes Ghost Spider at number 1. Fantastic characters are all around for all game modes. We got Scarlet Spider here at number 2, Philovel at number 3, Squirrel Girl at number 4, and Miles Morales Spider-Man at number 5. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow, find the links, find me on Twitch. I hope you enjoyed. Click the link button, click the subscribe button. See you guys soon. Peace. Look for more of the videos for top 5 for the week of our origins. Let's go.